Well, welcome back to the show. Yesterday we got a first start in 13 years on this old tractor. Got the coupler hooked up to the clutch shaft to the transmission, and put it in gear and dropped the clutch, and nothing happened. So I couldn't figure out what the heck was going on here. So anyway, I think we got it here, but I'll go through my thinking here. The counter shaft was turning, but this was in a stuck position while it's in gear. It's like, well, I still don't get it. Okay, what's the deal here? Maybe the clutch install that was done before me. Maybe they forgot to put the bolts back in on the flywheel. No, the holes are empty here, so they did take them out and put them back in the right place. Okay, so I think the clutch's installation is complete, so I think everything's good there. So what else could it be? Well, thinking it further is like, what if it's got a 9-speed rear end? What if the shifter for the M&W 9-speed rear end, what if that is not engaged properly? Maybe it's in between. I don't know. Let's go mess with that. Let's go fire it up and see what happens when I play with that lever. Well, here we are again back in the seat. Make sure it's at neutral. Let's push this one in as far as it goes. Let's give it a shot. Look at that. We're driving. M&W 9-speed seems to be working. Watch out for that thing. Well, how about that? I think we're past due for an oil change. Alrighty, let's get on that today. Well, the oil change is going on. And yeah, there was still oil in it. It's maybe a pint of water came out first. That's not good. Wish it would have changed that oil before I even fired it, but it doesn't look like it mixed up into a milkshake or anything like that yet. I went to go put the filter on. It's got this really big filter housing, and I'm just like, has this been replaced at one time? I'm not sure. I went to go and put the Farmall M filter on here. Should be a Baldwin PT70. That's what I've been getting from Downing Tractor Parts. It comes like this. And the one I took out of there, it's made in the USA. And look at that. It's a Napa Gold 1155. I'm going to have to find a cross-reference for that. Napa's been closed in town here for some time. Still call it Napa, but they got parts. But let's see if I can find a filter. It might not be today. It's Sunday, so yeah, maybe we can tank her up with oil, but can't change that filter there. It's going to take a little while. That's the latest surprise, and I guess maybe we'll start dropping the fluid in the rear end next. Well, here's the filter on my H. Just the same filter and filter housing that's on my Super M. And here's the filter on that new M. Wow, look at how much bigger that is. The neighbor guy is telling me is that, yeah, that's off of an MD, a diesel, for more capacity. So that explains that different filter that's non-spec on that tractor. So we'll have to chase that down on a Sunday. And more surprises. Well, I'm out here changing the oil and making a mess over everything. Check this out. Is that the remains of a scraper? Front tire scraper? Huh, that's another surprise. Alright, let's see if we can find a filter today. Yeah, more surprises. Getting ready to take the oil out of the rear end here. And, hey, what's this? That doesn't look right. Got this patch going on here. Looks like she got some water in there and froze up one time or something. Or the history on these things here. People trying to make them keep working. Doesn't seem to be leaking real hard here, but I think we're just going to have to run it. This has never been a full restoration project on this machine, so let's pull the oil out here and see what we get. I'm sure there's going to be a milkshake or a bunch of water comes out here, but let's get her started.